Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to Jen's Place. Yes, I'm in my car again for this review. Today I will be doing a review of Love After Lockup / Life After Lockup Season 3, Episode 31. Okay, sorry, it's getting kind of dark out here. Anyways, to start off the episode, we have Brittany and Marcelino. Well, it's like Brittany, her mama, Marcelino, her stepdad, all of them. Anyways, so Brittany and her family are still in Alaska. And Brittany is still trying to basically help her mom get over, her past and stuff. And so Brittany and her mom are in Alaska, and Brittany takes her mom to the accident site. In 2018, there was an explosion, and her mom was basically the one that was in the explosion and burned 80% of her body. So Brittany said that she was on parole or something. She was on probation or something. She got a call stating that her mom was sick, and her mom got into the accident, and she didn't know, they didn't know if she was going to live. So Brittany just trekked it back to Alaska and everything. They showed the pictures of her mom when she was in the hospital. And it looked really bad. It looked like she was about to die. Her mom basically states that, she doesn't really want to go to that site. She's feeling sick. She feels like she's gonna throw up, and then they make it there and they get out of the car. Brittany gets out of the car first, and then her mom follows suit, and her mom's like really about to throw up. She starts crying and saying that she was mad that she even woke up from the accident. Like when she woke up in the hospital, she was mad that she was still alive. Brittany is basically like, did you try to kill yourself, Mom? And her mom's like, she didn't say yes, she didn't say no, that she tried to kill herself. Anyways, Brittany basically wants her mom to like deal with all the old stuff, and Brittany feels like, she can change her mom, help change her mom, but really I feel like the mom needs she needs professional help. So the mom is just basically like, she was so mad that day. She got into an argument with her ex-husband, and she feels like she feels like that no one cared for her, that nobody was there for her. So that lets us to believe that she tried to kill herself. She said that she lit a cigarette, and the next thing she woke up in the hospital. So the fire department said that it was probably like a leak in propane tank or something. Anyways, that was the end of that. They hugged and cried, and Brittany tells her, you're not alone. You have a lot to live for and all this stuff. And it was sad to see, and I'm kind of tired of seeing it. Who the heck is that? So, anyways, then we have, we just pulled in our driveway. Then we have, Amber and Puppy. We see Amber riding around in the car with her mom, and they are talking on and on about, first, Amber's mom asked her, what's going on with you and Puppy and stuff, and Amber just states that her mom really wants Puppy and her to work out or whatever. And so her mom asks her, what's been going on, and Amber just tells her, look, I have somebody else that I'm talking with, and she was like, well, it's Sammy. And then her mom was like, Sammy, like your ex? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, hold on, guys. Okay, and she was like, Sammy, is Amber's ex. And she was like, yes, I love him. And she was like, he is the person right now. He is the person that I wanted him to be back then, you know, when we dated or whatever. And her mom is like, you know, he's in jail. So, like, yeah, he can't do anything for you. All y'all can do is talk on the phone and, you know, however else they talk from in prison, whatever. But Amber, you know, she really don't care. She's not feeling Puppy like that anyway. So then we see Puppy. She is now working part-time as a house cleaner with a girl that she was in prison with. And so the girl tells Puppy, you know, don't touch nothing, don't touch these people's stuff, just clean up and get up out of there, basically. So Puppy goes in to tell her supervisor, like, since, you know, the supervisor's the girl that she knew from prison or whatever, and she knows Amber too. So she was like, you know, Amber's been acting like really strange, and, you know, she's been acting funny, distant towards me. She's really distant and stuff. And so she doesn't know, like, what's going on with Amber. And then we see her cleaning up. The supervisor leaves, and then we see her cleaning up, and Puppy brings up while she's cleaning up that, you know, it's kind of hard to keep doing good, you know, because before, when I was out, like, I never had no job before. I just, you know, did drugs and sold drugs, basically. And it's kind of hard for her to stay on that straight and narrow. So, we do see her go into a cabinet, and we see her pull out some liquor. So hopefully she don't drink it. But to me, I feel like she looks drunk or high or something when they are going out to eat. Because then we see Amber and Puppy and her mom all together. They all meet up for the first time outside of prison. And this is like their first time ever meeting. And then the mom brings up, you know, Vince and stuff. And so Puppy's like, well, I got a letter from my lawyer in the mail, but I haven't opened it up. I was waiting for you, Amber. And so they open it up right then and there, and they look at the paperwork, and they see that Vince is the one that signed Puppy's name onto it. And so the mom is like, what? Since he did all that, then y'all need to go find him and get y'all's money. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do that. We need to go right now. So, they, I guess, they're gonna go there. Excuse me, I need some water. So I guess they're gonna go to Vegas because the mom is like, you know, since Vince forged your signature, then, you know, y'all can be getting that money. But I think they need to just leave it alone. I'm tired of hearing about it. So then, John and Christiana. So this is the day that Christiana is getting out of jail. And she says she has put on 30 pounds. John, he don't really care about it. He thinks she looks great. Anyways, either way. So, you know, they're driving down the street, whatever. And he gets a call from some lady talking about that he needs to make a payment. And he was like, oh, okay, well, I'll make that payment, you know, as soon as I basically get back home or in a couple of days or something like that. Anyway, so he then goes to tell Christiana that, you know, with having her mom and her sister living there, that it's really put a strain on his wallet. So Christiana was like, okay, speaking of my sister and mom, you know, how was it with them living with you guys? Did my sister try to flirt with you? He then says no, and, you know, lies to Christiana, which he should not do, because we know that that's going to backfire on his dumb behind. Because I feel like he wants to do the sister and her. So then he told her that he would never cheat on her and all this stuff. And then we see her go get a COVID test. Her COVID test is negative. And all of a sudden we see them go into the woods and, you know, get down in the woods. Are you kidding me? Y'all couldn't go to a hotel or anything, y'all gotta go pull over on the side of the road. All right, let's do this. I'm like, ugh. So, that was that with them. And then we got Sean and Destiny. Lord, that was a mess. So, Sean is still sitting outside waiting on the tow truck to come. So, the tow truck pulls up. Sean gets out like, yeah, that's my car. And I want it towed. You know, I want y'all to store it for me or whatever. And the tow truck's like, all right, cool. Do you got the keys? And he's like, no, I don't got the keys. Next thing you know, we see Brittany's sister looking out the door, looking out the window like, what the heck? And then she was like, Destiny, Destiny. So Destiny comes running. And then she comes running outside. And she comes running out the door talking about something. That's my car. That's my car. First of all, this is his car. Sean was like, no, this is my car. We broke up. I make the payments on it. I've been paying on it. It's my car. And I'm taking it back. You know, so Destiny, you know, she attacks him, you know, runs up and push him. And the next thing you know, she's getting up on the, done hopped up on the dang tow truck. Hopped on the tow truck. Hopped up there like, no, I have stuff in here. I need to get my stuff out of here. If I don't get my stuff out of here, I'm not getting down. So, Sean is like, the tow truck dude was like, do you have a key? Do you have the key? And Sean's going to tell her, go get your key. Go get the key to it. And she was like, no, I want myself out of here. First of all, Destiny, you flipping out for no entire reason. She was like, you know, this is the only thing that I have. You gonna come and take my car? It's not your car. It's not in your name. And she's like, I put it in his name because I don't know why she put it in his name. And she was like, I feel like he put it in his name so that way he can have control over me. And, you know, she just crazy. And she was like, she just going crazy on the fool. But Sean, you know, you shouldn't have did all that. And she was like, you let your wife drive a car, this and that. And he was like, she has my 6 kids over there. Of course, I'm going to take care of them and take care of her because she has my kids. Anybody can see that. Destiny, are you crazy? You got 5 kids of your own that you're not taking care of. Anyway, so, well, supposedly, allegedly, you got 5 kids of your own. Anyway, so Sean takes it upon himself and goes over there and pops the trunk, open the door, the driver's side, and pop the trunk. And then she gets her bag out like, you so stupid, you just stupid, this and that, and you calling him all kinds of B's and everything else, and he don't care. You know, she gets her stuff out, throws her bags down to her sister, and then she gets down, follows him to his car. She gonna threaten him, tell him, you better put this car up, because if you don't, I'm coming over there and I'm messing it up every chance I get. She was like, he's going to pay for this. He's going to pay for that. He's going to pay for what he did to me. I'm like, he didn't do anything to you. And Sean was like, you know, she's talking about all the stuff that I did, and she's the one that's doing stuff. And she's the one that did everything, basically. I was like, Lord. And that was the end of that. We see him in his car, and she's still talking trash at the curb, and her and her sister. And then he drives off, the tow truck drives off. So then we see Andrea and Lamar this time. They going on a date. And Lamar bought Andrea a car. He got Tennyson out there helping him put a bow on it. And Tennyson's all telling him, like, telling Lamar that mom's gonna be mad. She's gonna find a reason to be mad or whatever. And Lamar's like, no, I think she will like it. He lets us know that he's making money from his music now, and so he decided to buy his wife a car, and that's what he did. So she comes out, she likes it. She's like, oh my God, whose car is this? Is your car? He was like, no, it's yours. I bought it for you or whatever. And she's all excited, gets in the driver's seat, talking about they're gonna have to go to the car wash again. Lord. So, then they drive off with the bow still on, and that was that with them. So then we got Sarah and Michael. Michael is still living there at Sarah's house. We see them making pancakes. He's making pancakes with the girls. And And so they just back together like nothing ever happened between them. Like he wasn't just out here having a whole girlfriend and she wasn't out here having a whole boyfriend, that they just broke up with one another. So anyways, Sarah gets a call from her friend, and her friend is like, wait, is that Michael in the background? And she was like, yes, it's Michael. And she was like, what's he doing here? Where's Malcolm? And she was like, oh, we broke up because Michael has been living here, so we broke up because of that, because of Michael. And so the friend asked her, like, are y'all having sex? And Sarah says no. And like, why are you asking me that? She was like, no, we just co-parenting. And the friend is all like, I don't think this is a good idea. Y'all can co-parent in separate homes. Y'all don't have to co-parent in the same household. They just basically over there trying to act like they are just this one big happy family. Just ridiculous. So Sarah is so stupid. And so Michael walks in and he hears her talking about him and about what's going on, and he's like, hang up on her. I don't have to explain myself, and you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. We got 2 whole kids together and all this and that, and it goes off with them with that with those two. Okay, so then we got Chevelle and Quaylon. That's the end. Chevelle and Quaylon, they are the last couple that we're going to do. They go back to the hotel. And as you know, they just got engaged, because it's the end of the night. So they're going back to the hotel. And we see Chevelle and Quaylon talking. And she basically says, we got some ground rules. I got some ground rules that I need to lay down for you. First, she wants him to get a new phone number. She wants him to not be DMing any girls, and she wants him to get his own room because tonight they ain't sleeping in the same bed, in the same room. And so he was all like, what? Oh, okay. He thought they was about to, be all happy and all this stuff. So anyways, they kiss and then say I love you or whatever, and then he walks out and goes down the hallway. Well, in the hallway he runs into DMark. I'm sorry, I'm cold, y'all. He runs into DMark, Chevelle's cousin, and DMark is basically like, what you doing here? And Quaylon is like, shoot, ask my wife. I just proposed to her today. Real romantic. So DMark is like, what you talking about? You proposed to her. Y'all ain't getting married. Please, y'all ain't getting married, because if y'all do, I'm going to be at the wedding. I'm going to be the one saying, I object. Like, whose cousin acts like this? Like, I don't think my cousins will be acting all like that. Like, something is going on with them, okay? So, they just start pushing on each other and squaring up with one another. And so all of a sudden they just start fighting, like really tussling, and the producers come and break them up. And then Chevelle hears all the commotion outside of her door, and she comes out there like, what? Stop. Y'all need to stop this. Go to your room, DMark. Quaylon, get in here with me. Get in there. And her daughter is crying while this is going down because she's seeing it through the door. So it's the next day, and Lord. And it's the next day, and they are about to go home. So the daughter, Chevelle and DMark is talking, and she's telling him, like, look, we're going to be together. We engage. We're going to get married, this and this and that. Y'all need to let that go. That's ridiculous, because my daughter saw y'all fighting, and she's saying that y'all two are mad at each other, whatever, and y'all need to both of y'all need to apologize and make up or whatever. So they do a little handshake, and the daughter was like, they just did like this. They didn't even. So then they actually dapped it up, hugged it up, and they are going home now. So we shall see what happens after this. But I think they probably gonna be getting into it even more. Anyways, that is my review. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You've watched this long, you might as well subscribe. Come on. All right, thank y'all. See you on the next one.